Hey, what's up, Bay fam? How's it going? Here's Brendan again, and welcome back to another YouTube video. As I have for you today, it's an announcement video of a future stock that I'm gonna receive for Beyblade Burst, BU, and DB. Because yes, I'm going back a little bit into the DB series to get myself one of the first DB bays that was created, aka Dynamite Belial. Yep. I'm going back to the roots of the show, and I'm gonna go with Dynamite Belial as one of my first bay that I want to get for my next series of Beyblade that I want. I also gonna go even further back with the fact that I want to get myself Big Bang Genesis, or Genesis if you prefer, so I could get the... wait, it's over there. So I could have the Big Bang armor to put on my Prime Apocalypse that is from Hasbro. But as I say in my video of review about him, he has the railing for the Eclipse Blade, I think. But in this case, the Big Bang armor. So yes, I did a few modifications with this bay, but honestly, we'll talk about that a little bit more later in another video. Probably, who knows, I don't know. Okay, I'm also gonna get myself the full random booster set with Wing Knight. The reason why I want the entire booster set is to be able to do two things. First, to have Wing Knights in its original form, and to get myself the Evil Dark Excalibur version, aka the Demon Sword Excalibur, as people like to call it. But since we already have Excalibur, I prefer to call this bay Tarfing. Yes, my friend, you heard me correctly. Call it Tarfing. The Dark Saber of the of course, Excalibur class sword, forged within the breath of a dragon by magic to be used as a dark weapon against the Lightbringer Excalibur. Now, of course, since I want to get the random booster, I'm also going to be able to do a few mix-up and actually use a few pieces. Like, for an example, with Wing Knight, if you guys know about this, he'd get the Moon Forge Disc, who is a forge disc that has a kind of aerodynamic function to it. But the fact is that this one is actually yellowish golden type of plastic with it for the is aerodynamic. But I want to use that forge disc, the original forge disc for Wing Knight, with my Zest Achilles to bring back a little bit more of the Union Achilles type of design. If I can show you with this one, we have some yellow here. The new Zest Achilles, we don't have some yellow, so I'm gonna put some yellow on that base so it could. Anyways, in the end, I'm gonna have all the pieces to be also able to do the red Wing Knight, or in this case, Flame Wing Knight. But I don't want to do that. I just want to have some extra pieces to be able to put together as much base that I can, or do as much combos that I can, because just because. There's no other reason. And of course, since the month of October is coming rapidly into our life, we're gonna have the ability to get ourselves the deluxe fusion set that presents Ilios and Hyperion as back into the BU universe, as well as a new Belial. But what I mean by new Belial, I mean a new DB Core Belial. The DB Core Belial 3, that has a few apparently gimmick that would be interesting to see in the near future with this bay, aka an amazing Beyblade, if I could say so myself. Now, as well as this, Beyblade Burst Official, the Terakatomi creators, had released before the entire list of gear that comes with this, with the use of Belial, as well as all the compatibilities possible with those gears. Now, I know that technically the image will not be perfect on my cell phone, I'm sorry, but I want to show you the chart because I think it's kind of important for you guys to actually know with what bay you can, what piece and gear you can mix with your Belial, because it could be quite a useful tool. So, let's remove a bit of the lighting as well, so you guys can see correctly. So, if you can see right here, you're gonna have all the gears here on top and all the Belial form here, as well as the devil wings right there. Now, the X's here represent the fact that you cannot use those two gears with any of this version except for Divine Belial. Yes, I am sorry, but Divine Belial has some exclusive gear. It shouldn't be some exclusive, but that's how it works. So, to break it down a little bit more for you guys, we have the F gear, V gear, S gear, and of course L gear that can be used with all form of Belial. Without any restriction, without any problem, all the pieces can be used easily with all the Belials. The F gear could easily put itself on all the blades. The V gear could put itself on all the drivers. The Original Venture, the Almighty, and the Adventure driver, as well as the S gear could be put on the Nexus disc that could be put on all the Forge discs, as well as the Almighty driver that has his own Forge disc. The S gear could easily be put on that, as well as the L gear could be universal with all form of Belial. No argument there. It's really can be used with anyone. The D gear, just like the S gear, can be put on all Belial form, of course, due to the fact that it's attached itself to the Forge disc and not the blades itself, which could become problematic depending on which gear you decide to use. And the A gear can only be used with the Divine blades, sorry, but that's the truth, as well as the H gear, which can only be used with the Divine. I think it's kind of sad though, because I thought to myself they probably try to mix the Dangerous blades with the H gear to put a little bit more coloring into the action, but what can I say? You cannot do everything you want, and that's one problem. You can try to do whatever you want, but if you break something, well, you're screwed. So basically, of course, you cannot always do whatever you want, but I'm still gonna try, probably just to see if it's true that it doesn't work. If it's true to 100% that it doesn't work, well, will make the video for it anyways. So yeah, if you want, you can see this graphic on the Terakatomi official website. When you go into the product description, you can easily find it there. Once you go into the gear section of the BU Beyblade Burst BU, you can easily see a little link that will show you this chart if you want to get it yourself. It's really easy to obtain. So, with that said, that was my announcement video for all my future sets that I'm going to receive. And of course, all the previous video I'm going to do for you guys so I can show you everything. I'm probably going to make 3 videos in the next days. One of them being the video for the Dynamite Belial and the Big Bang Genesis, as well as one video for the Random Booster and one video for the Ultimate Fusion set. With that said, I will see you guys next time, and as always, spin out!